A Duty Beauty production.
I think I would rather be an online personality with a bunch of hate and lovers than nobody know me at all. You know what I mean?
Well, Chantal, Foodie Beauty, having attention for people like Kiwi Farm and Reddit, and how could I say, the haters, like you call them, they have something a lot in common with you. And if you read her comment, you
Some of them are positive, some of them are negative, but in reality, you just don't know whose attention you're getting.
and the problem is most people who are supposed to be your friend encourage you to kill yourself with food because you know it.
It could even be the same person who's encouraging you by giving you money to eat food. It could also be the hater on another account. You never know.
And the so-called haters, they know you. You know why? Because a lot of us are adult over 40s or in the 40s, like Mo or Ketsy on Twitter that you call haters. These people are well-spoken. When you read them, you know they're very smart. They're not haters. They're people once who probably were like you when we were a teenager.
Everyone has an existence, and people seem to forget that life is a school, and the best teacher is experience. And we have a life that we can use to teach you.
Well, the thing is, but also the fact is we grew out of it. First of all, before teaching you anything, we grew out of it. We stopped actually being like this where we were in 20s. The reason why people talk about you like this on Kiwi and Twitter is because you're in your late 40s and in early 40s, and you're not growing out of your teenager phase.
And that kind of spells the R word that you're always using, but we're not going to say anything.
Exactly. You have to grow out of your comfort zone. I know society these days, and especially online, it's encouraged for adults to remain children, like the diaper fetish, or all these crazy stuff that's going on online right now. We understand to a certain degree that people like you with the weak mind can be influenced.
And weak will.
Yeah, but it's not a reason. We all grew out of our phase, and at one point,
Adam Sandler, being a young person that's never taking responsibility for their lives and what's coming at each stage that they have to go through, well, you just regress. You just stay in the same position and life keeps moving forward.
And justifying your gluttony, justifying your weakness, justifying your lack of will make your so-called haters, comme Omegon will say, to go after you more than anybody. Because look, fat chick, whatever, she lost a lot of weight. She went on a diet and she did it. So that's why people don't have haters like you. The problem is you never grew older and you never stay consistent.
And you seem to ravish in it.
Exactly. And by the way,
not all of us are losers,
Yes, we're not going to go into details, but my husband here of 20 years of marriage is...
I once had a drug addiction that I had to go through, so I recognize your behavior patterns because you're an addict. You're just a food addict. We just had different addictions.
As I show you right now, we are a successful power couple. We succeed to get out of the hood, to go to the woods. We organize events. We are involved in our community, and it's not because we were born into it. It's not because we were skinny from birth. Because we were once, if you look at our picture from the past, we were once kind of extremely fat, and we lost the weight because we decided to take ourselves seriously because diabetes was knocking at our door, and me and my husband decided to do what adults do, is to take charge of their lives.
I think she thinks life is a video game and she has do-overs every day that she wakes up, but one day she just won't wake up, and it'll be unfortunate. We have to take responsibilities every day and change your lives every day to move forward. And if you look at our pictures here, we made different choices in our lives, and we elevated ourselves. We leveled up. We don't stay stagnant in one particular lifestyle.
And that's what regular, normal adults do. Even if they like trolling and laughing at people who are actually staying in a state of mind like yours, we succeed to own a land now. We help homeless. We did so much. This is like just a bit of
A brief passage through our life.
So please stop calling us haters or loser, because some of us are powerful couple and you're never gonna get there.
We do this for you to learn something.
So learn.